Hi there, I'm Jenny with the Found Property Group Hawaii at Keller Williams. I recently made a video explaining how my husband and I are utilizing our military housing allowance to build wealth by investing in real estate. If you haven't already seen that video, I'll put a link to it in the description box below. I wanted to make another video showing how you can get similar results even if you're not married or if you don't have a separate dwelling on your property to rent out. You can still invest your housing allowance wisely to save money and build equity. The concept I'm about to discuss is nothing new or extraordinary. It's actually quite simple. I'm talking about the concept of having roommates that pay you to rent out a bedroom in a home that you own. The very first house my husband bought in 2007 was done by this strategy. He used his VA loan to finance the property with no money down. And the two guys he was living with in an apartment move into the house with him. His roommates continue to pay the same amount of money as they did when they lived in the apartment together. The only difference was that instead of them paying a landlord each month, they now paid my husband. And the amount of money his roommates were paying covered almost the entire mortgage. So my husband was actually saving money each month by being a homeowner. This also allowed him to take advantage of the significant tax deductions that come along with homeownership. This can easily be replicated. For this example, I'm going to focus on a buyer that is also eligible for a VA loan. This will allow our buyer to buy a home with no money down and with a great interest rate. I found a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo that is currently for sale right now in Aiea. It was recently renovated and is listed at $459,000. So if our buyer gets 100% financing with his VA loan at an interest rate of 3.75 and finances that VA funding fee into the cost of his loan, his total monthly payment will be roughly around $2,931. And that includes the monthly maintenance fee, estimated taxes, and insurance. Now, rent prices can vary pretty drastically in that neighborhood. I've seen rooms rent for as little as $750 per month and as high as $1,400. Since this condo is in excellent condition and just a quick drive to Pearl Harbor, we'll say he can get about $1,050 per month per room. So with 2 roommates, our buyer is paying $831 per month and his roommates are covering the remainder of the mortgage. So if our buyer was a single E4, he would be saving about $1,149 per month of his housing allowance. Or if he was an E7, he would be saving as much as $1,647 per month. Here's a breakdown of what that looks like for each rate per month, as well as what that equates to in over 4 years' time. Now in Aiea and Pearl City, year to date, condos are appreciating at about 9%. So in 4 years' time, if condos continued to appreciate at this rate, our buyer would have earned about $188,914 in equity. If our buyer would have rented for 4 years, he'd have $0 in equity. Now, there's never any guarantees about what the real estate market will do. But even if things really slowed down in that area and property started to appreciate at half that rate, this buyer would still walk away from this condo with close to a 6-figure profit in just 4 years' time. Not to mention, the buyer would be saving anywhere from $55,000 to $79,000 of his housing allowance in that same time frame. We also need to consider that our buyer would likely be paying the average rental rate of $1,050 per month if he wasn't a homeowner. So by owning a home, he's paying $219 less per month or $2,628 per year. In 4 years' time, that's an additional savings of $10,512. Now I know that's a lot of numbers being thrown at you all at once. So let's recap on all the important numbers we've covered. If this neighborhood continues to appreciate at 9%, our buyer stands to make $188,914 in appreciation. In 4 years, the principal he'll have paid down from the loan is roughly about $36,545. The amount of rent he's saving by owning instead of renting a room is $10,512. And depending on his pay rate, he's saving anywhere from $55,152 to $79,056 in 4 years. If we add that all up, that's a grand total savings from $291,123 to $315,027. So even if Hawaii isn't your forever home, imagine what you could do with $300,000 after leaving Hawaii. How would that impact your life? When it comes down to it, do you want to financially progress in your life or just tread water? You're paying someone's mortgage each month. The question you need to ask yourself is, do you want to keep paying your landlord's mortgage? Or are you ready to jump into homeownership to start paying your own? You can build incredible wealth by not doing anything hard or complicated. This is simply doing the same thing smarter with the tools and opportunities that have been given to you. If you'd like to learn more about being a homeowner and potential landlord, give me a call or send me an email. You can also search homes that are currently on the market on our website. I look forward to hearing from you.